The deep, cold waters off the coast of Japan hide one of the ocean's most mind-blowing giants, the Japanese spider crab, known to science as Macrochera kempferi, a creature with legs stretching up to 12 feet, sometimes even a record-breaking 12.5 feet or more from claw tip to claw tip. Its spiny, armored body can span 15 to 16 inches across the carapace and weigh up to around 40 to 44 pounds in the biggest specimens. Yet despite looking like something straight out of a sci-fi nightmare, with those impossibly long, spindly legs and a mottled orange and white shell, this deep-sea behemoth is actually a gentle giant, more scavenger than savage predator. Now, close your eyes and imagine plunging into the twilight zone of the Pacific, where daylight fades to eternal blue-black, and the water hovers at a bone-chilling 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Down here, between 150 and 2,000 feet deep, along the continental slopes near Honshu and Kyushu, this colossal crab stalks the sandy, rocky seafloor. It hugs crevices, vents, and hidden ledges, rarely straying into open water. The crushing pressure, freezing cold, and total darkness have forged this animal into an absolute master of survival in one of Earth's harshest realms. The Japanese spider crab's body is pure evolutionary genius. Its oval carapace bristles with short, sharp tubercles and spines, natural armor that doubles as camouflage against the jagged seabed. Those 10 legs, including the massive claw-bearing chelipeds, are extraordinarily long and slender. Males boast especially elongated claws, often longer than their walking legs, while females have shorter claws but a wider apron abdomen, perfect for cradling eggs. These stilts let the crab move with slow, deliberate grace across the uneven bottom, probing for scraps without burning precious energy in this low-oxygen world. Unlike many crabs, adults don't swim. They crawl methodically, like living tripods navigating the abyss. Despite its monstrous size, this crab isn't a ruthless hunter. It's an opportunistic omnivore. It scavenges the deep floor, feasting on sunken dead fish, decaying animals, shellfish, algae, plants, and tiny invertebrates. By cleaning up carrion, it recycles vital nutrients in this food-poor zone, quietly keeping the deep-sea ecosystem in balance. In shallower seasons, it might even graze on drifting plant matter. One of the coolest tricks, especially as juveniles, these crabs are true decorator masters. They painstakingly glue sponges, anemones, algae, and debris onto their shells using special hooks and secretions, turning themselves into living camouflage to vanish from predators. As they grow huge and sink deeper, where big threats are rare, adults ditch the heavy decorations, relying instead on their mottled patterns to blend among rocks and vents. Reproduction is a seasonal spectacle. From January to April, mature crabs trek upward to shallower waters, around 160 to 300 feet, for mating. The male aligns abdomens and transfers a spermatophore packet internally. Then the female becomes a living nursery, carrying thousands, potentially over 1 million, tiny eggs under her apron until they hatch into drifting planktonic larvae. These vulnerable babies float through currents, molting through a pre-zoeal stage and 3 zoeal stages before finally settling to the bottom and morphing into juvenile crabs. Survival is tough. Predation and harsh conditions claim most early on. What makes this creature truly legendary? Its lifespan. Estimates put Japanese spider crabs at 50 to 100 years, possibly the longest-lived crab on Earth. The carapace stops widening after maturity, but those incredible legs keep lengthening slowly over decades, helping older individuals reach record spans. Molting grows riskier with age, Shedding the exoskeleton leaves the crab soft and helpless for hours. In the wild, full-grown adults have almost no natural enemies thanks to size, depth, and armor, though juveniles dodge fish, octopuses, and other hunters. The biggest threat? Humans. Prized as a rare delicacy in Japan, localized fishing has pressured populations, with catches dropping sharply in recent decades. Thankfully, seasonal bans during breeding protect vulnerable times, and restocking programs release cultured juveniles. The species is still not evaluated by the IUCN due to limited deep-sea data, but these measures safeguard this ancient survivor. The Japanese spider crab shatters everything we think we know about life in the abyss. A slow-moving, harmless colossus with roots millions of years old, it thrives where few can. Resilient, enduring, alien, yet essential. As we dive deeper into our ocean's mysteries, creatures like this remind us the sea still hides wonders that stretch imagination to its limits. Next time you stand by the shore and stare into the waves, remember, the gentle giants are out there, far below, striding the dark sea floor on legs longer than you are tall.